So what we're gonna do for the next tier list, now that we're done talking about my favorite games of 2025, let's now talk about the games that I'm interested in playing in 2026. My most anticipated games of the year. Here's the list and what we got. S tier, A tier, explanatory, self-explanatory. B tier is maybe, if I have time. C tier would be a big maybe. And then we have the category of, nigga, I ain't playing that shit. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. If it's in these tiers, I'm most likely going to try to make time for it. After that, we'll see. We'll see. All right. 007 First Light, A tier. Looks really good. Made by the people who made Hitman. Graphically, it looks good. It looks like a fun action game. I need them to clean up the frame rate. But I'm looking forward to the gadgets. I'm looking forward to the new Bond. I just need a fire story. I need a fire story with some good stealth mechanics, some good set pieces. I feel like this game is going to be the game for people who love Uncharted type shit. Just want to turn their brain off and be a badass, bruh. Off stream category. Yeah, we're going to play that shit off stream. So I'm going to put that at the A tier. I definitely want to make time for that. Ace Combat. I'm going to put that at the C tier. Ace Combat 8. I liked Ace Combat 7. I played it off stream. Not because it was bad. I just was curious about it. I played it off stream and I found that I liked it. But do I like it enough to prioritize it over other games? No. It's probably like a Steam sale type of game for me. But, you know, if you like it, more power to you. I think it's a fun shooter game. You're missing the mouse game. I am. Yeah, sure. Let's see. What's it called? Mouse PI. Well, what's that shit called? What's the game even called? Y'all niggas, you said the mouse game. You niggas don't even know what it's called. Yo, shout out to Almighty with the sub. Appreciate it. Mouse shooter game. Mouse PI for hire. Oh, yeah, there we go. Mouse PI for hire. It's in your tier list? I could have swore I did it. Oh, yeah, I did. It's right there. I knew I wasn't bugging. It's right there. I knew I wasn't bugging. It's a small image. I did put it in there. I'm gonna be honest. It's funny. Since you want to talk about the mouse game, nigga, I ain't playing that shit. I'm putting mouse for hire and I ain't playing that shit. Do I think it's gonna be a bad game? No, I think it'll be a solid game. But to me, from the eye test, it looks like a 7 at best. It looks like a generic first-person shooter that people are gassing up because it has that old Mickey Mouse art style, back when Mickey Mouse used to say nigga. But once you get past the art style, from a gameplay standpoint, is it doing anything? I could be wrong. I'll wait for a review, but I'm most likely I ain't playing that shit, to be honest. Resident Evil Requiem. I'm not the biggest Resident Evil fan, but the new one looks good. I like the atmosphere, the art style. One of my favorite characters is coming back with Leon. I'm somewhere between a B and an A. Maybe I'll put it at an A. I'll put it at A. It looks good. I'm fucking with the vibe of it since the day that they announced it. It just depends on when it comes out. Because like I said, I'm not the biggest Resident Evil fan, but it does look good. Leon Roundhouse is back, baby. Code Vein 2. I'm putting that in. I ain't playing that shit. Code Vein 2 is the latest anime Souls-like game from Bandai Namco. I played the first Code Vein with Ethos. One thing I will say that's cool about Code Vein is you could play the whole game co-op with a friend, but it's a boring Souls game. It's not good. The story's not good. The art's not that great. And the combat does nothing unique or interesting from other Souls games. It's not even like tight and concise. It just doesn't feel good. Code Vein 2 could be better. We'll see when the reviews drop, but am I checking for this shit? Not really. Crimson Desert. I'm putting that at a B, maybe. Crimson Desert. I like the art style. The action looks cool, but that camera's kind of weird. The way it's pulled back, the way it's shaking all over the place. Also, I feel like with Crimson Desert, the reason why it's a maybe for me, it's kind of all over the place. And I don't know what to make of that. One minute he's fighting with swords. The next he's jumping off of buildings like Link in Breath of the Wild. This nigga driving cars. It feels like there's RPGs all over the place, and I don't know where it's going. So I'm gonna put I would say the maybe section is if it reviews well, like it's getting nothing but 9s or higher, we'll move it up to an A or an S tier. That's what the maybe is. I'm keeping my eye on it. Stop with the soundboard. I'm gonna keep doing that shit, nigga. Batman. The new Lego Arkham Batman. This one's tough. It looks good, chat. I don't like Lego games like that, but it does look good. I'm not putting it at S. I'm gonna put it at A. I'm probably gonna play this one. It does look good. The reason I'm not gonna put it at an S is the reason it looks good is because we didn't expect it to be good. We expected it to be another cutesy dumbass Lego game, but it looks like Arkham. And my problem with that is I love Arkham, but I played Arkham already. So what's it doing different? If they would have showed something in the gameplay demo that is different from the Arkham series, that's pushing the Batman series in a different direction, I might have bumped it to an S. But it feels like a safe play on nostalgia. So I'm gonna put it at the A. I want to play it. The Lego charm is gonna be there, but I'm worried that I played this game already. That's all. That's the only reason. $70 though. I'll pay it. I'll play it. The new Fire Emblem, I forgot what it's called, but it's coming to the Switch too. That's coming out in 2026. I'll put that in the maybe. I love Fire Emblem, but I don't have a Switch 2. It depends on when it comes out. Maybe I'll get it day one if I have a Switch 2 by then. I'm not interested in Control. I didn't put that one on there. I didn't put Control. Holy shit. What's it called? Control 2? Oh my god. Video game. Boom, boom, boom. Control Resonant. That one did look good. There we go. Yeah, this one. Save. My bad. I'm always gonna forget stuff. That's why I said just point it out if I forgot. Control. Did it not save? Oh, there we go. All right, we'll do it now. Control. I'll put it at an A. I liked the first Control, but the game glitched down on me and it broke down and stopped working. I got a game-breaking bug, so I never finished the game. I got limited time, but I'm willing to give the Control series another chance just because when they previewed the new one, that combat looked fire. It did. I like the mind trip shit, the art style. So I'm gonna put it at the A tier. I definitely want to check it out. Yeah, I got the pod racing one. Forza. Forza 6 is rumored to be in Japan. I'll put it at a C maybe. A big maybe. Like, I get it on a Steam sale, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I know Forza's got a cult-like following, but like, I'm not the biggest racing game fan. That's my bias. But I do know when it comes to racing games, Forza probably is my favorite. It's just, I don't know if I have it in me to do the Tokyo Drift. I got to see some gameplay. We haven't seen any gameplay. All we know is that it's going to Japan, so I hope it's good. We're going to keep an eye on that one. My first S tier. Come on. Gears of War E-Day, baby. I'm putting Gears of War E-Day at S tier because I'm a Gears head. I love Gears. The moment they announced this shit, I got excited. If you're not familiar, Gears of War E-Day is a prequel to the original Gears of War franchise. It's about the Emergence Day when the Locust first came. I like the lighting and the way that they're telling the story. You're going to be playing as a young Marcus, I think. And I think that they have a real good chance to make a good horror game. Because this is back when they didn't know how to fight the Locust. They didn't know what it was. They just emerged out of the ground. So I think this could be a potential good co-op horror game. Multiplayer could potentially be fire. I need Coalition to stick this landing. I'm not going to lie. If you guys fuck up this game, Gears is done. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I'm hoping with this game, they tell the story. Because you're playing as Marcus, I hope they tell the story of how we ended up in that jail cell. Because if you remember, in Gears of War 1, you start off with Dom rescuing Marcus out of jail. It'd be fire if the game ends with you going to jail. That shit would be gas. Just connect the stories like that. So I'm looking forward to it as a Gears head. Next, put some cool weapons in that bitch, bro. Next, High Guard, the game the internet loves to hate. I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for the developers because High Guard is not the worst thing I've ever seen, but what I will say is it does look like terrible terribly generic free-to-play hero shooter slop. I will say that. It doesn't. I think the biggest issue with Highguard is I didn't see this game and I said to myself, oh my God, this is a labor of love, like Expedition 33. This wasn't something they were sitting down in the boardroom and said, man, we need to make a game that's going to change the industry. They said, we need to make a game that's going to attract free-to-play live service demons. It feels like it's tailored for the algorithm, but it doesn't look terrible, to be fair to it. So I'm going to put it at the C for big maybe. I'm not going to say I'm not playing it. And here's why. If this game costs $70, we're not playing that shit. But because it's free to play and it's going to have cross-play, it does have it going for it. And also, this is why I've said for the longest on this stream, dear game developers, please take a look at the calendar and look at when you want to release your game. And if there are games that are releasing the same month or week in which you're releasing your game, you need to be honest with yourself and ask, do you think you can compete with it? Because for those unaware, success is also being in the right place at the right time. And one thing I will give Highguard that it has going for it is in the right place at the right time. It comes out this month, later in January. There's nothing coming out in January, and it is a free-to-play game. So as much shit talking as a lot of y'all did, it did position itself to win. It's just they got to stick the landing, and I think a lot of you guys will try it just because it's free. So I'm gonna give it that much. Next up, High on Life 2. I ain't playing that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Here's why I'm not playing this. I played and beat High on Life 1, and it's a good game. 7.58. But the ending to High on Life 1 was one of the worst endings I've ever played in a video game. If you were in the stream, you know. And I get it. The game is called High on Life. It's a play on drugs and shit like that. But it's like, yo, the ending to High on Life 1 pissed me off so fucking bad because it is an acid trip at the end. And there was no type of warning. I'm going to be honest. I think it was kind of irresponsible. There should have been like an epilepsy warning, because it actually fucked with my eyes and my head. It was the first game that I've ever beat where I got dizzy and like I had to turn the stream off. I physically did not feel good because it was such a fucking acid trip at the end. And it would have been nice to just got a warning or something like that. And if this game is going to be anything like that, I'm staying away from it. No, thank you. No, thank you. So if you've never played the first one, just know that. Just know that. No, thank you. Yeah, I literally got high from playing that shit. It's a meth time. Next game, The Dusk Bloods, new From Software game. Come on, S tier, baby. This game gonna make me buy a console. It is the new game from Software. It's their first new game since Elden Ring. I think. Yeah, I don't remember. It is a PvPvE game where you fight other teams as well as objectives on the map. It's online. It's got that Bloodborne kind of style. And it's exclusive to. I'm curious to see from reports that have come out recently. This is the most time they spent on iterating the gameplay. So I'm hoping they stick this landing. Because they could get a lot of backlash. Because I have a sneaky suspicion I'm not the only one that's gonna buy a Switch 2 just to play this game. So if they don't stick this landing, they're gonna piss off a lot of people. Is it team A or B making this? I believe the A team. The B team worked on Night Rain. I believe it's the A team working on it. So we'll see. Marvel 1943, the game with Captain America and Black Panther. Black Panther is my favorite superhero. I fuck with Cap too. So like the comic book fan in me wants to put it at an A, but to be fair, I gotta put it at a B. We have no info on this. It's my comic book bias that's putting it at a B. We have no info on this. We have no gameplay. All we've seen is some CG. We don't know if this is a third-person action RPG. We don't know if it's a Souls-like game. We don't know if it's a co-op game because I mean it has Cap and Black Panther as the main characters. We don't know if it's a fucking MMO. We don't know what it is. You guys need to start rolling out the red carpet for this game and start explaining what it is. But I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt. I'm hoping it comes out, man. I hope it's coming out. Yeah, it could be a racing game. Invincible. It's somewhere between an A and a B for me. Invincible versus the new fighting game that takes place in the Invincible universe. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, I don't know if I'll be, because here, Marvel Token. I'm gonna do Marvel Token's S tier. I'm buying this game. What I just tell y'all? I'm a comic book head, so. And granted, this is Image Comics, but for me, Marvel Token is the priority. I don't know if I'll have the capacity to play 2 fighting games, but at bare minimum, I'll put it at an A. It looks really good. From all the beta testing that I've seen, it looks really good. You already ate, so what do you want, bro? You just want to bother me? Storm is a baddie. Battle Beast is in the game. Battle Beast is my favorite. I'll put it at an A. It looks really good. It's just, I don't know if I'll be able to play multiple fighting games. And they're both tag fighters too. And then you got 2XKO as well. That's coming out the console in January. Have you always been into comics? Always. It's what helped me learn how to read, because I used to struggle to read. Yo, shout out to Shoujo Queen with the sub. Appreciate it. Grand Theft Auto 6. I have 2 answers for Grand Theft Auto 6. So for the ball and gun gamers, we know, S tier, ball and gun gamers. From a gameplay and story standpoint, it's somewhere between an A and a B for me. Like, I like Grand Theft Auto, but I don't love it as much as as some of y'all. But I'm going to put it at the A tier. I mean, the S tier. I'm gonna put it at the S tier simply because, not because I'm afraid you niggas are gonna start bitching if I don't, but because when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, regardless of how I feel about the game, I know I will be happy. Now, why is that? Because when Grand Theft Auto 6 finally comes out, it will sedate you bitch ass, broke ass, annoying ass, ball and gun gamers. It'll be like a blow dart to the neck. Oh, it'll put you niggas to sleep that feel the need to comment on games that you don't play. You guys will be so busy with Grand Theft Auto, things will be peaceful. Like, if you live in a big city, like I live in a big city like LA, right? You know what I'm talking about if you live in a big city. When the out-of-towners go back home to Ohio to go visit their family, it'd be the most peaceful time in the city. You can get from one side of the city to the other in 10 minutes. It's gonna be like that, because these niggas is gonna be on Grand Theft Auto 6. So you guys can shut the fuck up and stop talking about the culture that you don't even participate in, but you just want to yell about. So I'm gonna put it at the S tier because I'm excited. I'm more happy for you guys that you're gonna finally have something, because these niggas swear gaming is dead, man. So shout out to you guys for Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm not saying I won't play it. I'll play it. I just don't care about Grand Theft Auto as much as some of y'all. Even lighter traffic. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Marathon's going in the maybe. It would have been an I ain't playing that shit after the first alpha, but the latest trailer that they put out, the game does look better. It looks like they're taking feedback, and I like a dev team that's trying. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Bungie, I'll give you that. I agree, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They're trying to fix it. I don't know if they'll stick the landing, but if this game comes out at the right time and I don't have anything else to play, I'm willing to give it a shot. But the only problem is I'm not big on extraction shooters. So even if I do give this a shot, I know I'm not going to play it for long. Wolverine, S tier, baby. Come on. Do I have to say anything? It's fucking Wolverine. It's fucking Wolverine. I don't have anything that I don't even have like some in-depth explanation. It's a nigga with claws. We climbing on walls. We slashing necks. When they dropped that last trailer and they had them big ass, robots from X-Men, the Sentinels, he was fighting that shit. I was like, I'm sold. When I saw all the blood, I said, I'm sold. I will say though, I do think Insomniac is on the clock with this game, because I've seen some of you guys in the chat give takes like, oh, do you think Insomniac should make a Black Panther game, or do you think Marvel should give them more of their characters? No, they should not. Because Spider-Man 2 was underwhelming. It was a good game, but it was very safe. I don't think they should have made that Miles Morales game. I think Spider-Man 2 would have hit a lot harder if they didn't make Miles Morales. I feel like by the time we got from Spider-Man 2, because that's the third game in the series, I feel like we were all a little worn out and it just didn't innovate enough. So I'm worried, does Insomniac have enough creativity on their team to stick the landing for Wolverine? I think Wolverine is going to prove whether or not Insomniac is the top. Like, you know how that people say, oh, that person is exactly who they think they are. I think Wolverine is going to prove whether or not Insomniac is who we think they are. If they don't stick the landing, I got to knock them down a tier. Because some people talk about Insomniac like they're Respawn or CD Projekt Red. And I don't think Insomniac is that. But if they stick this landing with Wolverine, maybe we could put them in the conversation. I'm rooting. I want everybody to know I'm rooting for Wolverine. I'm rooting for it. I hope it's really good. Who did the Guardians game? That was Adios Montreal. Adios Montreal. I did play the Wolverine game on 360. That shit was fire. The super bloody one, the movie tie-in. That was like the only good movie tie-in game to ever come out during that era. I know what you're talking about. That shit was fire. Adios Montreal. Yeah, or is it Crystal Dynamics Montreal or some shit? I don't know. One of them French companies. I don't know. What we got? Fable. Fable is between an A and a B for me. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to Fable, I'm taking y'all word for it. I during the Xbox 360 era, I didn't play Fable. I missed out on it. But a lot of y'all swear it's like the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I'm gonna take y'all word for it. So I'm keeping my eye on it. Just because I haven't played it, I'm leaning towards a B. I'm hoping it's good though. Not gonna lie, I hope it gets delayed. But what I will say is kind of in the same bracket as 1943. We haven't seen any gameplay, and Fable is one of Microsoft's big IPs. They need to show something. So I think I'm cool with leaving it at a B, but I am looking forward to it. Next, a lot of you probably don't care about this one, but it is coming out in 2026. My urge to play it, S tier. This game looks really good. Super Meat Boy 3D. My urge to play it as an S tier because I love platformers and it looks really fun, silly, and challenging. But I know most people are not going to want to watch that, so I'll probably play it on my off time. So I'm going to put it at the B tier. This is when I'm going to play it off stream. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to play it off stream. Yo, shout out to Rylan with the $10 super chat. Just found your channel and I'm subbing because it's stuff I enjoy. Hey, I appreciate it, big dog. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, I want to play with the meat, but nobody want to watch me play with my meat on stream. So, like, unfortunately, I might have to play Super Meat Boy 3D off stream because y'all don't want to watch me helicopter. You feel me? You feel me? Mortal Shell 2. I ain't gonna hold you, chat. I ain't playing this shit. People said the first one was decent. Ethos played it, but they haven't shown any gameplay. It's another Souls game. The last one, it didn't really feel like they did anything different or new. So unless it gets like rave reviews, I'm not really checking for Mortal Shell 2. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of you probably didn't even know this was coming out this year. What else I got? Oh, Neo 3. That comes out in February. A tier. I enjoyed the demo. I never played Neo before, but I played the Neo 3 demo that came out recently. I enjoyed it. It's super fast paced. I feel like it's doing just enough different with the Souls-like formula. And then on top of that, co-op! Co-op! When I found out this was made by the same team that made Wulong, I was like, okay, we on it. Not S tier, but I think I'm fucking with it. I might turn into a Neo fan after this one. I think I'm fucking with it. It's gonna be a banger, the Avatar fighting game. Oh, I forgot about that. Good look. Avatar. Does that come out this year? Avatar fighting game. Does that come out this year? Avatar Fighting Legends. I think so. I think it does too. My bad. We'll put it on there. Let's see. Save image. All right. Avatar. Yo, fighting game fans is eating this year. I'm gonna put that at the A tier. I'm not gonna lie. If you would have asked me it a month ago, I would have said I ain't playing this shit. But the beta came out. I'm still not a fan of the art style, but the beta came out and I've seen nothing but rave reviews from FGC fans. Real hardcore fighting game fans are saying this might be one of them ones. I watched Mac's video on it and the combos and the stuff he was pulling off. It does look fun. So I think I'm gonna keep an open mind. I'm gonna keep an open mind. I don't know if this game will last long term. Same thing with Invincible, because the problem with fighting games is they tend to cannibalize themselves. But I'm willing to give it more of a shot now. You gonna try 2XKO? I already played it. That game's already out on PC. It comes out on console this month, but it's been out. So that's why I'm not putting it on this list. Phantom Blade Zero, S tier. Fast paced, dark, gritty. My main concern with this game is, and I don't want to come across like a certain way, but it is a game coming out of China. And I've noticed with a lot of these games like Wu Chang and Wukong, and even that new game, that new Avatar third-person action game, what's that shit called? Oh, the God Slayer. Maybe the animations be having a little jank to them. This one doesn't look like it. This might be the one. I just hope it's optimized. This might be the one to where like that takes the Chinese developers to like to the next level. And now I don't want any jank in my game because these games is fucking $70. No. But if there's one I think they can stick the landing, it might be this one because everything we've seen so far, it looks good. And I would hate for like Eastern developers to have that kind of tag on them. So I'm hoping one sticks that landing because, you know, motherfuckers be looking for any reason to hate. Was the God Eater last year? No. The God Slayer was the name of that game. This is another game that was not on my radar. But I'm not going to lie. After playing the demo, it moved up to S tier for me. Pragmata. If you have, this is the new third-person action space game from Capcom. When they first announced this, I said this looks like The Last of Us in space with this little girl in a spacesuit. I'm not gonna lie, I dismissed it. But they released a free demo for those unaware. It's not on PlayStation. It's only on Steam. You can play it right now. I streamed it. It's only 20 minutes. It'll take you 30 max. It took me 18 minutes to beat. It showed me everything I need to know from a gameplay state. I don't know what's going on in the story, but that gameplay was fucking gas. It did something very creative that I have not seen in a third-person shooter before. And for that, I got to give Capcom their clout because it is very rare that you see innovation. So if the gameplay I already enjoyed, if they stick the landing with the fire, with the story, this might be a dark horse. This might be one of those ones. This is why demos are so important. This might be one of those ones. Do not sleep on Pragmata. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. I ain't playing that shit. I mean, the game's a classic, but I ain't playing that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Ubisoft is fucking up. They ain't getting my money. If I play this because I got it for free, or I got it on a Steam sale for $5, but it's too many good games coming out for me to be worried about a game that came out 25 years ago that should have came out 4 years ago when they announced it because they've delayed. What is taking you? You know Ubisoft is poor because they can't even do a fucking remake the right way. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Saros. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I ain't playing this shit. The game does look good. The game does look good. This is probably the only one on the list so far of the I ain't playing it where it looks good. But I know it's not for me. It's made by the same people who made Returnal. And I'm gonna be honest, it looks like Returnal too. Returnal was a roguelike bullet hell. I don't like roguelikes. So don't take this as I'm saying this shit looks like trash. It looks like a good game. It's just not for me. And that's why I'll probably pass on it. He said we're gonna play it off stream. Onimusha. I'm putting it in the A tier. I'm not gonna lie, man. 2026 is looking like a crazy year. From what we saw in the gameplay, it got dismemberment. The combat looks challenging. They just got to stick to story. It also doesn't look like some big clunky open world. It looks fun. Capcom is on fire this year. They're on fire this year. I'm definitely gonna play that one. Star Wars Galactic Racer. I have control. It's right there. This is a big maybe. I like pod racing, but the problem with this is this could get lost in the shuffle because it's so much good stuff coming out. But I like pod racing. I got to see the reviews for that. They haven't shown any gameplay. All we've gotten is a sign. I got to wait and see on that one. So I'm going to put it as a big maybe. Yeah, maybe when it's on sale, a big maybe. Styx. The new Styx game. I ain't playing that shit. And to be fair, I played the last two Styx games. I played them. They're actually pretty decent. They're like a B tier game, AA. Last one's like a 7.5. It's too many good games coming out. And like I said, for those unfamiliar, I still buy 80 to 90% of my games. contrary to what some people think when they disagree with my opinions, I'm not a corporate shill. Most of these actually, I am blackballed by more corporations than probably some of your favorite streamers because of the shit that I said on stream, because I really don't give a fuck. I gotta buy my games most of the time, and I can't justify paying $70 for this, man. Why isn't NBA 2K there? Shut up, Chaos. Mario Tennis. I don't have a Mario Tennis Fever. I don't have a Switch 2, so it's a big maybe. Matter of fact, nigga, I ain't playing that shit. Even when I have a Switch 2, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it, just because, like, it's Mario Tennis. Like, I like Mario Tennis, but, like, it hasn't really changed since the N64 days. So I can't really find a reason to justify paying, because ain't these games $80 on the Switch? Oh, hell no. It's $80 for a Switch game, and then the game ain't even on the fucking cartridge. It's just, they haven't evolved the formula enough for me to try it. I think it'll be a good game, like a solid 7, but for the price tag, it's too expensive. I'm not rich, man. I can't do it. This one might piss people off. Tides of Annihilation. They recently showed this off at one of the award shows. You forgot Plague's Tale Resonance. Really? Is that coming out? Plague's Tale Resonance. Is that coming out this year? Release date. Oh, it does. It says 2026. My fault. Fuck! Oh, shit. We got an update, chat. We got an update. I didn't think we were going to add one more, but we've got an update. And that update is we've got one more S tier. For those unaware, I fucking loved Plague Tales Requiem. If Elden Ring did not come out that year, that shit would have been game of the year for me. It was a strong number 2. That's going in S tier. I didn't even know that shit was coming out this year. If you have not played it, oh my god, great story, great combat, great puzzles, great pacing, dark gritty world, beautiful. Said, but TBAs don't play no games. That's going in the S tier for me. I love the last one. Tides of Annihilation. That's going in a big maybe. They announced it. The combat looked okay, but that frame rate, that shit was running at 12 frames per second. If you want me to pay $70 for your game, I don't care if it's the first or the last showing of your game. The frame rate need to be smooth, but if it's the first showing, it looks especially bad because that's my first impression of your game. So, like, that's a big maybe for me. I don't know about that one. I know some of y'all are hyped up for that, but I don't know. What's the second game in S tier? Oh, the Dust Bloods from Software, the people who made Elden Ring. This is the Tomb Raider remake. That's a big maybe. Game looks gorgeous. New Laura, she looked good, you know. She looked good, but I already played Tomb Raider. Matter of fact, I played Tomb Raider 1 on the N-Gage. Yeah, I'm on that small ass screen. I had an N-Gage. I played Tomb Raider on there and I beat it. It was not fun to play a game with a small ass screen like that. I've already played this game. I would get this on a Steam sale when it's like, you know, $10-15, but am I itching to play it day one? I'll wait for the next. When the remake is coming out this year, the new game, is that coming out this year too, or is that 2027? I'll play the new one, but I don't really care about the remake. 2027, we'll wait then. So this is a maybe. This is an engine test. Yoshi, whatever book. That's a nigga. I ain't playing that shit, bro. I don't got a Switch 2, and I'm not gonna lie, this nigga's too cute. I don't give a fuck how toxic that shit is. That nigga's too cute, bro. I don't know, this nigga, y'all ain't just licking shit, and I'm good off that, man. That nigga too cute. I can't do it, bro. Like, ugh. And then last but not least, Star Wars Zero Company, which is the new turn-based Star Wars game. Is it from Respawn? It's from somebody. I don't know. This is a maybe. I gotta see some gameplay. I like turn-based XCOM style games. I like Star Wars, but I gotta see some gameplay. It's a maybe. That's what I was saying. You said no Yoshi? Yeah, no Yoshi. I don't know about that. Forgot Beast of Reincarnation. I didn't forget. I don't know what the fuck that is. Bubsy 4D. Y'all niggas just talking, bro. So those are my most anticipated games of 2026. At the S tier, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8. Yo, 2026 is gonna be crazy. And then at the A tier, there. All right. At bare minimum this year, I want to touch at least 16 games. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, with the potential of 20 plus. If you don't know what's coming out this year, I hope I helped you, because your list might be different from mine. You might have more, but there are plenty of games to play. We're going to be having a good time over here. To all the gaming is dead crowd, at least you guys got GTA 6. Good. Like I said, that's the main reason I'm excited about it. It's going to sedate you fucking morons. You guys can be fucking quiet. Update your Xbox Live, your PS Plus, get on Grand Theft Auto 6, and stop talking about the rest of the fucking industry. I'm playing Battlefield 6. Let's go.